Let us take a look at some misconception related to algebraic notation. Let us take a look at the first misconception. A times A is not equals to A plus A. Let us use numbers to explain this. Let's use 3 to be equal to the value of the variable A. So A times A will be 3 times 3, which will give us 9. But A plus A, which will be equals to 3 plus 3, it will give us 6. So using numbers, the values are not the same. So the correct simplification for the algebraic notation A times A is equals to A squared. And the correct simplification for algebraic notation A plus A is equals to 2A. Next, let us take a look at the second misconception. B times B times B is not equal to 3B. If we substitute in numbers, for example, let B equals to 2, so we have B times B times B equals to 2 times 2 times 2, which will give us 8. However, 3B is 3 times B, it's also 3 times 2 equals to 6. Here, the value is not the same. So the correct simplification for this algebraic notation, B times B times B, is equals to B to the power of 3. And the correct simplification of 3B is actually 3 times B. Next, let us take a look at the third misconception. B cubed, or B to the power of 3, is not equals to B times 3. Let us substitute in numbers. Let 2 be the value for B. So B to the power of 3 is equals to 2 to the power of 3, which gives us 8. Whereas B times 3 is equals to 2 times 3, which gives us 6. The two values are not the same. So therefore, the correct simplification of the algebraic notation B cubed is actually equals to B times B times B. We multiply B by itself 3 times. Whereas B times 3, we can write it as algebraic notation 3 times B, which is also equals to 3B. Next, let us take a look at the fourth misconception. 2A squared is not equals to 2A whole bracket square. Let us substitute in numbers. We let the value for A to be 3. So therefore 2A squared is 2 times 3 squared, which gives us 2 times 9, and it can be simplified as 18. Whereas 2A whole bracket square is equals to bracket 2 times 3 whole bracket square equals to 6 square, which gives us 36. The two values are not the same. So, the correct simplification for 2a squared can be written as 2 times a squared. Whereas the correct simplification of 2a whole bracket square can be rewritten as 2a times 2a, and it can be further simplified to become 4 times a square. Next, let us take a look at the fifth misconception. 3a square b is not equals to 3 times a times 2 times b. Let us use numbers to substitute inside this expression. Let us make the value of a be equals to 3, while the value of b be equals to 2. So, we have 3a square b as 3 times 3 square times 2. And this will give us 3 times 9 times 2. And this will give us 54. Whereas for 3 times a times 2 times b will be equal to 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, and this will give us 36. The two values are not the same. So the correct simplification for expression 3a square b is equal to 3 times a square times b, which is also the same as 3 times a times a times b. Whereas the correct simplification for 3 times a times 2 times b will be equals to 3 times 2, because we rearrange the two numbers together, times a times b, and this will give us 6 times a times b.